Good morning, my fellow Legacy of Love members. So I wanted to chat with you about exercise. So we're going to talk about exercising your pet, but we're also going to talk about how you can exercise while you're doing things around the house. So first I'm going to talk about exercising your dog. There's a few things to remember. Exercising them by putting them in the backyard exercises their body but not their mind, and this is one of the reasons why you'll hear about it when dogs get out and someone gets attacked. A lot of that's happening because the dog is under socialized and their brain is not tired. Their body somewhat, but not their brain. So you want to actually take them on walks, take them on hikes, take them swimming if you can. If you have problems walking your dog, the dog's jerking you everywhere, they're trying to go after other dogs or people, whatever, send me a private message and I'll be happy to help you with that. I do have 15 years of dog training experience. I've got some tricks up my sleeve. And I just don't want to go into that here because that would be a really long video to explain how to do it, but there's some simple tricks you can do, and it just takes a while to explain. So message me if you're having problems when you walk your dog with their behavior. So that causes you to not want to do it because you're not enjoying it, and I understand that. So message me for that. Also remember to check the surface temperature. Where I live, I don't deal with the extreme cold like a lot of you do, but I deal with extreme heat. So it's critical for me on a hot day to, one, get them out early, but also to check the asphalt, the temperature of the asphalt. If they're going to be walking on any asphalt, general rule of thumb is if you can't put your hand down there for 5 seconds without it burning, it's not safe for them. Extreme cold temperatures, though, you should be using boots, or you can use boots. That'll also help keep the rock salt and the other things that can cause their pads to be scraped up out of their system, or off their pads, because it can create some injuries. And they do make dog boots. You can typically find them on a lot of the hiking sites. We'll sell them. I think I got mine off of Amazon. I think I paid like $8 for them. I'm gonna be honest, my dog did not like them, and I have never tried them with my Rottweiler, but my other dogs just did not like them. But some dogs do, and they are necessary. I did do it while I was hiking with my dog in a mountain. He had no choice. He was going to have to wear them. So they do make boots for that kind of thing. So you could do that. I'm sorry. It's been a long morning. My son has a liver ultrasound at 11, and he could not eat or drink anything past 5 a.m., and he's an early riser, so I have been up since 3:45, or 4:45, excuse me, making sure that he's been fed and not eating or drinking anything. So I'm a little tired, and I'm out of my pre-workout drink, so I'm really struggling. But so those are some things that you can do with your dogs, and I just kind of want to go over my notes here to make sure I didn't miss anything about the dogs. Okay, I did not. So here's the next thing. It can be really hard to exercise when you have busy lives like we do, right? I make it a priority, but that's me. Not everybody does that. So one of the things I want to talk about is, one, your kids they're watching you. So if you're not taking your best care of yourself, they know this, okay? And they could possibly emulate that as they get older. So with that in mind, I'm going to post a link to some exercising that I found, some ways to exercise from Maid Brigade while you're cleaning your house, because I figure, we all got to clean our houses, right? So if we can make it more fun or make it more beneficial, aside from, living in a clean house, they had some really good exercise tips. So I am going to post that link so you can read them. So I'm not going to go over them. But basically it was ideas of how to combine lunges with vacuuming, how to do squats while you're lifting laundry. You can also do that while you're cooking. I've done that before too. Working the shoulders and arms when you're washing the windows and scrubbing floors. And you can do worktop press-ups or push-ups. I call them push-ups. You can also do those on a wall too, by the way, if it's hard to get down on the floor. If you've got a few minutes, you can do it on a wall. Wall push-ups are just as effective. They may not work your abs quite as much, but they are very effective. So those are kind of some tips that I have for you today. Making sure you exercise your pets appropriately, working while you're cleaning the house, working out. Also, sometimes it helps to join a group for your exercise. There's plenty of group classes. If you're not able to leave your home, I run online fitness groups where we are doing like a 20-minute workout program 6 days a week. That's it. Always happy to have you join me or have a conversation about that. But let's post below what you did for your exercise today and what you did for your pet's exercise today. So I'm about to get mine in right now, and then I will be walking my dog later, and I hope you all have a fantastic day. Bye.